strangers, dear. But you don't have to look at me that way, or else I'll have to say, you know your biggest fear is what I'm sure you'll miss out on the most. So shall we have a beer? It maybe sounds crazy, I know you had a hard night in the spotlight, but I got a place we can go. It probably sounds crazy to you. I know you had I got so many feelings, I might can't never go to Canada, but Drake said he gon' put some screens, so let me check my calendar. I just popped me one of them whatchamacallits and it boosted my stamina. Now I'm fucking I own the Bannister, guess I just East Atlanta. Man, I already dropped Tarantula. Fuck a challenge, yeah, me hoes ain't got no manners, bruh. What's the challenge? I keep throwing rubber bandits up. So pull your panties up, cause you feel like a granny.
Welcome back to the show. Man Talk Monday.
But you ain't gotta fuck with me, my nigga. But you stuck with me. But how you call the cops on me, my nigga? You grew up with me. I don't usually do this unless I'm drunk.
The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug@theDougStewartShow.com. So Rashard Lewis made a three-point play with his team facing Game Point on Sunday in the opening game of the Big Three, the 3-on-3 basketball league co-founded by Ice Cube. Jason Williams, a.k.a. White Chocolate, went down with a right leg injury late in the game. His three-headed monsters blew the lead once he went out and were a point from losing, but Lewis made his basket and free throw to edge the Ghost Ballers 62-60. Attendance at Barclays Center was 15,177. Now, let me pull up. Usually it's between like 15,000 and like 18,000 at these basketball arenas. I know Phillips Arena holds about 15,000. Let me see if I can try to find it real quick here. And you listen to the Doug Stewart Show. I think that's damn near capacity. Okay, so capacity is let's see. So last year for the Atlanta Hawks, or 2014 to 2019, or 2014 to 2017, maximum capacity at Phillips Arena where the Atlanta Hawks play is 19,049. Okay, so but I believe between 15,000 and 19,000. I guess I should look up exactly how much the Barclays holds. But in any regard, man, that's phenomenal. That's phenomenal for a street league type basketball league, man. Here's a quote. We're excited to be here in the first weekend of the Big Three, said Hall of Famer Clyde Drexler, who coached Power to a 62-58 victory over Tri-State on a big game for them as well. Some people like that style. Some people don't. Kenyon Martin said, so we're here to fill the void for people that appreciate the way the game has been played forever. You know what I'm saying? Basketball is a contact sport. So Kenyon Martin was talking about the physical play where you can hand check in this new league. I said it from the very beginning, man. I think that it might work. 15,000, are they only going to play on the weekends? And so the first weekend, maybe there's a little bit of curiosity about it. I would suspect that numbers may go down slightly over the next couple of weeks. Or maybe not. I think they're moving this thing around to different cities or whatever, man. And 15,000 people to come see a bunch of washed-up old raggedy knees NBA players? I don't think that's a bad number at all. So here come some of the highlights from the games this weekend. The three-headed monsters beat the Ghost Ballers 62-60. They blew a late lead after Jason Williams went down. I just talked about that. And the Ghost Ballers went ahead 60-59. Lewis finished with 27 points. And former number one pick Kwame Brown had 17 points and 13 rebounds. Oh, boy! Yeah. We have a Kwame Brown sighting. Kwame had 17 and 13 boards. Ricky Davis, another classic name. See, I love just pulling out these old names. Ricky Davis led the Ghost Ballers with 23 points. There's life in the great Ricky Davis. How about Power? The Power team, 62. Tri-State, 58. Corey Maggette scored 15. Katino Mobley had 14. Jermaine O'Neal scored 18 for Tri-State, coached by Hall of Famer Julius Erving. Oh, I love this, man. So you mean to tell me one of the teams is coached by Allen Iverson, another one is coached by Clyde Drexler, and Dr. J himself is coaching another team? I love it! Andre Owens had 20 points and 15 boards for Allen Iverson's team, which is 3's company, as they beat the Ball Hogs 51. Andre Owens, I'm drawing a blank on who that is right now. Are they allowing, like, dudes off the street to be a part of these teams? Maybe they're good, and they're allowing just everyday ballers just to come up off the street and play? Because I don't remember this Andre Owens name right now off the top of my head. DeMar Johnson had 14 points, and Al Thornton scored 13. Iverson finished 1 for 6 with 2 assists. Rasul Butler, made 6 3-pointers and scored 22 points for the Ball Hogs. And Derek Byers clipped in 19. How about Trilogy beating the Killer 3's 60-45. Al Harrington, former Atlanta Hawk, scored 25 points as the Trilogy went on to win the game. James White added 16 points. Reggie Evans, former Philadelphia 76er. Reggie Evans played for a bunch of different teams. And Steven Jackson, Captain Jack. Steven Jackson scored 17 for the losers. Once again, as the Trilogy beat the Killers 60-45. Hey, I like it, man. I like it. Now, I didn't see any TV on Saturday. As I told you, I was at a track meet all day Saturday and pretty much all day Sunday as well. Was this game, or were these games on TV? They were at the Barclays Center. Do they have a TV contract? I didn't read that anywhere. Were you able to see these games as fans? Were you able to cut on the TV and see these games? I like it. I like the fact that the first weekend, man, there's an interest. And if the prices are reasonable and you're able to go in and see not good basketball players, but everybody I just named pretty much at one point in their career, not everybody. Let me backpedal from that a little bit. Kwame Brown was never close to being an all-star, I don't believe. But you're talking about some very recognizable names. And what I just threw out just now, you mix in the fact that Ice Cube's involved with it. You may go to the game and meet Ice Cube or see Ice Cube. And then you talk about these legendary players as coaches. Clyde Drexler, Allen Iverson, Dr. J. I like it. I'm rooting for these guys. You know, I'm all about free enterprise. I'm all about, these guys being, take a hold of their own destiny as far as business moves. Why all of the money that these NBA players have made, forever, why haven't anybody come with a reasonable, logistically solid plan to form their own league? And it's interesting that it took a rapper to come up with something that I think is viable with Ice Cube. But Ice Cube is a dude that knows how to make money. You can say all you want about Cube, man, but he knows how to make money. And so I'm rooting for these guys, man, for this thing to be successful and to get even bigger and better. I like it. From, who do we have here? You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. From Tight Sigma of New Africa. He says, if you're old, decrepit, and useless, then you should go for the ring. Has it ever dawned on you that may be some backward-ass logic? No, it never dawned on me. From the Big African, Doug, I don't want any trouble, but will you be discussing basketball the whole show? Not the whole show, but a lot of it. What? From Clay St. Patrick Davis, Thorny Doug will cry about players making their own decisions till the end of time. Probably. From Sluggo, Melo would be an immediate upgrade in Cleveland. An immediate upgrade? Are you kidding me? I disagree with that. From Clay St. Patrick Davison. Remember now, the Cleveland Cavaliers won a championship a year ago with these same guys. And as a matter of fact, Kevin Love didn't even have that good of a series where they came back from 3-1 to beat the Golden State Warriors. So they know they can do it. You know, the difference now, the X factor, the change in the whole equation is getting Kevin Durant. So I do agree they need to add something to try to keep up with that move. But Carmelo Anthony or Dwayne Wade, hated it. EJ from Chi-Town says, Doug, why is it okay for teams to form super teams, but when players do it, you have a problem with it? I just do. And the difference between teams doing it and the players doing it is competitiveness. And listen, I guess I need to go back to this. Maybe EJ from Chi-Town didn't hear me when I, dropped the mic on this point a couple of days ago. We talked about this earlier. I'm not the only one that feels this way, man. The greatest NBA players of all time are on record saying that the way that these free agent players, these big-name, all-time type player free agents, up and leave and go in to play with other all-star players is lame as hell, and they would have never done it. So, I'm just a messenger. I'm just a guy that agrees with the Hall of Famers. Like Larry Bird, like Isaiah Thomas, like Dr. J, like Charles Barkley, like Magic Johnson, like Michael Jordan. They all agree with me. Take it up with them. What? It's about competitiveness. I never got my ass kicked by the Somerville Green Wave in high school year after year after year, and then I said, no, you know what, man, I'm tired of this. I want to go play for the Somerville Green Wave. I'm tired of getting my ass kicked by them. I want to go join them. That's not how we were raised. Period. So, yeah, I have an inherent problem with it, and I'm not the only one. Take up this argument with those legends that I just mentioned. All right? I'm just one small voice in ATL, Georgia. A lot of y'all disagree. A lot of y'all don't have a problem with it at all. A lot of us do. We can agree to disagree. Simple as that. Because y'all not going to get no chat room and change my mind on this. You're not. I love you like play cousins. But no matter what you say in this chat room, you can call the show. I'm never going to change my opinion on that. I'm pretty sure. I'm relatively sure I'm never going to change my opinion on that. Back in 3 minutes to Doug Stewart Show.
I feel everything 1,000 times. I got this black boy rage that don't fade, and we all got it, but it's not innate. These days the sunshine you need to leave is commonplace. I suffocate in heartache, fighting demons that I can't escape. I should just pack up everything and move back to that island. I hear it call to me in quiet moments. I low-key never wanna go back to a city I'm in love with. Oh, cause my Valentine left me bloody and loveless. And for my safety, I assume that every stranger hates me. This black skin don't make friends, but it can break you down. I used to think that every colored face could underdig, but I fight alone, and I can see that now. So I skim it out. I try to use this noise to blare it all away. This noise can put me in a better state. The homies tell me this is just a temporary phase, and I just need time and space. But it feels like light years that I've been right here, and